Hello! We just got back from our weekly grocery shopping, and being that it's the end of our month, I wanted to show you what the end of the month looks like for us. Usually it's more of a lean week for us. This week we did really good because we found some things on sale and some things were discounted. I had $62 to spend, and I will show you my receipt. I spent, I believe, $61.90 something. I'll show you the receipt in a second. But this is what I got for under $62. This will last us through the end of the month, and it was a really, really good shopping week. So here we go. All right, you've got your basics, our basics of like the almond milk. Kyle gets these granola bars. It's a nice little treat for him. Applesauce, meat again was on sale, $1.89 a pound, so that is pretty good amount of chicken for us. And our turkey, these are our vegetables. We still had some from even last week too, so we need to eat more vegetables, I'm thinking, because I'm not buying very many. I needed rice. This is really great rice. I've enjoyed it a lot. It's easy to make. It's $4.39 for that big old bag. That'll make several meals. Eggs were 64 cents, I believe. And we needed black beans. I got grapes. I don't usually buy a lot of fruit other than bananas because it's expensive. But the grapes I wanted for an event that's going on that we have with some moms and kids on Saturday. It's a nice finger food, so I got those. And we needed more lemon juice. There's our salsa. This is great salsa, by the way. And it does not have sugar. It's the only version of this like specialty or specially selected Aldi kind that doesn't have any sugar in it. And then this was really exciting. I've showed you this in the last video. We got this for pasta salad, but they had it on clearance for 62 cents a bag, so I got 4 bags. And then our bananas, this was even more exciting. We got a lot of bananas today because they were 29 cents a pound, I believe. Yes, they were like half the price of that they usually are. So we got a bunch. We'll throw them in the freezer. It'll be great. And that is pretty much it. We did really, really great this week, and that'll last us for the rest. We got some hummus. We don't go through a ton of hummus, but we really like this kind, and I wanted to use it for the park day that we have planned with our moms and friends and stuff on Saturday. Beans. I always get these beans because it's way cheaper than trying to do them in the can. I just throw this whole bag in the crock pot and fill it up with water over the course of like, I think 4 to 6 hours, depends. And you have cooked beans. You can even soak them overnight in that and just turn them on in the morning. And that's what we did. And Titus already had his squeeze pouches for the week, and he's happy. And that's it. There you go. So yeah, there you can see my total on my receipt, $61.95. There's the bananas, or where's my finger? 29 cents a pound. I thought the grapes were going to be less, but they were not. They were $1.78. Large eggs, 64 cents. Pasta, 62 cents. What else was really awesome? That's about it, I think. So, yeah, that's all we got. I had $62 to spend. That was what was left in my budget, and I was kind of impressed. I thought it was going to be like a little bit more than that by my calculations, but my calculations are always off by like, a few cents at least. So that's that. We were at the store pretty early too. So that is our end of the month grocery haul. It doesn't have to be lean, especially if you budget correctly and you are smart about how you spend. $62 is usually about average for us in, the weeks. And because we do $250 a month, it works out to be about $62 a week, and some change. But if I plan to spend about $60 a week, try to spend less, just so I know I'll have extra money at the end of the month. That's really helpful to just try to spend less in the beginning so that you know you have a little bit of buffer at the end, especially if the week or the weeks, days of the weeks run weird, or like there's extra days at the end of the month or something like that. So that is usually what I try to plan to do, and it's been working pretty well. Every once in a while I'll have a month that comes along where I either calculate wrong, or some sort of bigger event came up and I needed something different, or the weeks just landed weird in the month. Like there's always, I calculate for about 4 weeks, and however they fall, that's how it works. But if there's like an odd week at the end of the month, sometimes that'll throw me off. Like sometimes there's those months where there's an extra week or something weird like that. And so that can throw me off a little bit. But that's where your discretionary fund comes in. That's where, even looking ahead at your budget for the month and saying, oh man, this, my groceries aren't gonna fall right. Can we give us an extra weeks of money for our budget? And that is, it's your budget, it's your flexibility, but it's just telling your money where to go, where it needs to go every month ahead of time before you even spend it, telling it where it's going to go. And that is how you're going to prevent overspending, emergency, crazy spending, which isn't really an emergency, it's just bad planning. So take responsibility for your financial decisions and sit down, make that budget. It's not that hard. You can do it. Anybody can do it. Have an accountability partner if you need to, and make your life better. We're huge Dave Ramsey fans here. Look up his stuff if you need any questions answered. Talk to us. Talk to me. Anything like that. And as Dave always says, you gotta live like nobody else, so someday you can live like nobody else. And that's our goal currently, is that we are trying to save for a house, save up at least down payment and starter costs and stuff, and living with my sister-in-law currently. This is her beautiful kitchen that we're sitting in, and trying to set ourselves up for success in the future, and living on a small income, so living on a small budget, seeing how much we can, how little we can live on, and how much we can save. And, it's short-term sacrifices for long-term gain and success. And, just having the discipline to say, I'm willing to give up these things now and live on little so that I can have more later. Delayed gratification is really, really a good thing, and not being in debt is fantastic. It's just fantastic, and we just never want to put ourselves in that situation where we have to get out of debt. So we know it's how painful of a process it is for many people that we've known, and we just don't ever want to get in there, except for a house payment. That is the one thing that we can compromise on. But yeah, it's one day at a time, one step at a time, doing what you can, doing the best you can with what you have, and making a plan for the unexpected things in life, and living well on little. It's possible, it's beautiful, you can do it. If we can do it, you can do it. So I hope that's encouraging to you. Really having a lot of fun doing these grocery hauls, so I'll see you more in the future.